Hello everybody, it is Jess and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. It is a very hot day today. It is about 26-27 degrees, which is very rare in the UK. It doesn't happen often, so we're having our mini heat wave and I thought it was a good excuse to talk about the books that are on my summer TBR this year. So if you remember back in February, March time, I talked about the books that were on my spring TBR. I had 8 books on that TBR and it was kind of like my priority list for the 3-month period. That is spring, and I managed to read all of those books that was on the list. So I am very happy with that, and I'm going to do the same again with summer, and this is going to be my priority list, the books that I definitely want to read over the next 3 months: June, July, August, maybe early September. We'll see how it goes. We are like coming up towards the end of June now anyway. We're like halfway through, 2/3 the way through, so this is a bit of a delayed video, but I'm very excited for all of these books and I just want to get to them now. So let's just get on with the TBR, shall we? So because it's summer, I am gonna have to talk about some books that fit the theme of summer and they have the word sun in the title. So the first one is Clara and the Sun. This is by Kazuo Ishiguro. And this is a very popular book. I think it came out last year, and I've never read anything by Ishiguro before, but I've heard, that he's a very good author. He's very prolific. People really like his work. I have heard mixed things about this book. Some people love it and some people don't. It's got a sci-fi element to it. I believe it is about Clara, who is, what does it say here? An artificial friend, and she works in a shop, I think, and I think it's about her discovering consciousness or something. I don't really know. I'm going into it quite blindly, but I'm really looking forward to this and just seeing what the hype is all about and just seeing if I like it or not. I really like Japanese fiction and I want to read more works by Japanese authors, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. And then another book that we have with the word sun in the title is Sundial by Catriona Ward. This is one of my most anticipated reads of this year. It recently came out a couple of months ago. I managed to pick up a copy in London and this is a gorgeous edition. Look at those sprayed edges. They are absolutely beautiful. It's also signed by Catriona Ward herself. So this is like my pride and joy right now, and I haven't even read it, but I loved The Last House on Needless Street when I read that last year, one of my favourite books of 2021, so I have high expectations for this. This is set in the Mojave Desert, in a place called Sundial. It's about this mother who takes her daughter away from home and they go and live in the desert, and her daughter is acting a bit weird. And it's about secrets and the past coming back to haunt you and all of that. If it's got the same kind of atmosphere, that moody, dark atmosphere that The Last House on Needless Street had, then I'm sure I'm gonna love it. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Let's stick with a few more thrillers because, I am in the mood for thrillers. We've got Nobody But Us, and this is by Laurie Van Rensburg. This is quite a recent release as well. Only came out a couple of months ago. I've not really seen anyone read this, so I don't know what the general consensus is of this book and whether it's good or not, but it sounds like something I would enjoy. It's about 2 people. We've got Stephen and we've got Ellie, and they are in a relationship with each other and they go off to, I think it's like a log cabin or something, for a weekend away to get to know each other and to, have a naughty time. But, Stephen isn't who he says he is, and then Ellie also isn't who she says she is, or what she says she is. I'm not sure, but they're both hiding something, and that just sounds really, really fun. And yeah, I'm expecting some explosive drama with this one. And then keeping with the holiday theme, because you know, this is a weekend away, which is something that you would do in summer. I don't know if it is set in summer, but you know, the whole weekend away vibes, you know, it fits with the theme of summer. And then we have also got We Were Never Here by Andrea Bartz. So I think this is set on holiday. I think it's so it's about two friends, Emily and Kristen, and they are on holiday in Chile. And then Emily enters their hotel suite to find it covered in blood, and Kristen claims a backpacker attacked her, and she had no option but to kill him. And I guess it's about the two friends figuring out what they're gonna do with this dead body that's in their hotel room and how they cope with the aftermath of that. Sounds really fun. Also, love the cover of this. It is just absolutely stunning. And yeah, like, this is the reason why I bought this book. Even before I knew what it was about, I just bought it because of the cover. So yeah, hoping to get to this one very soon. And then another thriller with a holiday theme is The Vacation by John Marrs. And to be honest, I have no clue what the synopsis of this book is. I just know that I love John Marrs. I have not read a single bad book by him so far. I've read 4 of his books now, and they've all either been 4 or 5 stars respectively. So I have high expectations for this one. I think this book was released quite a while ago under a different name, and then he republished it this year, I believe, or the end of last year, with the name The Vacation, and it's a bit more updated. And a lot of people have been reading this and they've been saying it's really good. So definitely want to get my hands on this one. I think I might be able to get it on Kindle actually, which would be really good. And I think I'll fly through this, but I just love John Marrs, so it would be rude not to have this one on my list. And then, because I'm in a bit of a contemporary mood right now, and because, you know, summer is the time when I do tend to read more contemporary fiction, I have got the entire Crazy Rich Asians trilogy by Kevin Kwan. So we have got Crazy Rich Asians, which is about a New Yorker called Rachel, and she goes to spend the summer in Singapore with her boyfriend. And it says here her boyfriend Nick has failed to give his girlfriend a couple of key details. 1, that his childhood home looks like a palace, and 2, that he just happens to be the country's most illegible bachelor. Soon Rachel's relaxed vacation turns into an obstacle course of old money, new money, nosy relatives, and scheming social climbers. So it sounds like a lot of fun. Again, sticking with the holiday theme, we've got a character going on vacation somewhere. And then we've got books 2 and 3, which is Rich People Problems, and then China Rich Girlfriend. And I don't know what they're about, but I'm not going to find out because I don't want to spoil myself for this book. But I'm planning to read these ones within the next week or so. Whenever this video goes up, I might be reading these because I've been wanting to read these for so long, and now I have the series. I just want to binge them all. So I'm very excited for those. And then I guess this is kind of sticking with the summer theme. I'm not really sure, but the cover just screams summer to me. And that is Great Circle. This is by Maggie Shipstead, and this has been talked about a lot over the past 7 or 8 months. I actually bought this, I think I bought this last summer actually, so it's been out for about a year now, and it's been shortlisted for loads of awards. I think it's won a few of them, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to feel about this. This is a bit of a risky purchase for me because it's literary fiction. And I'm not going to say I don't like it anymore, because that's not true. There is some literary fiction I do like. I've been trying it a bit more recently. So I'm going to keep an open mind with this, but I think this is about a woman who's making a movie about another woman who she embarked on an adventure to fly a great circle around the globe. This was in 1950, and then she crashed and became stranded in the Antarctic. And then it's about a woman an actress who is making a movie about this female pilot. She's like discovering what happened to this woman and things like that. It sounds really interesting. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Amelia Earhart and her disappearance. If you don't know about that, Google it. It's very interesting. But yeah, I've heard really good things about it, so I want to give it a go because I do have a bit of FOMO with this. I do, you know, want to see what all the hype is about. So yeah, interested to see what I think of that one. And then lastly on this list, a very different pick. It is a non-fiction book, but one that I really do want to read. And this came through the post not too long ago. And that is A Life on Our Planet, My Witness Statement and a Vision for the Future. This is by David Attenborough. David Attenborough is a national treasure here in Britain. We absolutely love him. His nature documentaries are absolutely fascinating, wonderfully shot, so entertaining and just so informative. And he is so passionate about the planet and climate change issues and ensuring that, you know, we all do our bit to conserve our wildlife and our beautiful planet. And he is talking about, you know, climate change in this book, and the way the planet is declining. A Life on Our Planet contains a story of how we came to make this our greatest mistake and how, if we act now, we can yet put it right. And I've heard incredible things about this book. I think it came out last year, but I've only just got the paperback version. But yeah, I really want to read this. I want to be a bit more clued up on climate change because, you know, it's important. You know, it's going to affect all of us in some way, and I want to make sure that I am trying to do my bit for the planet. So I think this would be a really good book to read, really eye-opening, and yeah, I want to get to it very soon. I'm really excited for it. What else can I say? Oh, all right, guys. So we have got a very healthy stack of books here on my summer TBR, and I will definitely get to all of these. These are my priorities over the next 3 months, 2.5 months, 3 and a bit months, I'm not sure, but these are going to see me through now until autumn, and yeah, I can't wait for all of them. So let me know if you've read any of these books that I've talked about and what you thought of them. If there are any that you think I should prioritise pretty soon, don't hesitate to leave a comment. And I am going to leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please feel free to leave a cheeky thumbs up if you like this video. You can also subscribe to my channel and you can hit the bell button so you will be notified every single time I do upload. And having said all of that, I will see you all in my next video very soon. Bye, guys.